Hi, I'm going to make a quick video on how to use the Craft Attitude craft film that I absolutely love. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I have printed out this picture, these images on my Epson printer, which I absolutely love my Epson printer too. I went to Walmart and found another one of these LED candles. These are relatively cheap at Walmart. They're not the best. They don't have the remote control if that's what you're looking for, but I think it turned out nice. The red one that I did, that I'll put that up in the picture when I'm finished with the blue one. Anyway, these were $3.50 for this 4-inch one that has the waves in it at Walmart, and the 6-inch one, which I said I'll show you again, was $5. Anyway, I have printed, I told you, my image out with my Epson printer, and I'm going to show you how I apply it to the candle. I did go ahead and clean this candle with alcohol because I clean everything with alcohol before I try to stick something to it. So, and you can size whatever image JPEG you have to in any program. You don't have to use the Silhouette program to size your image. Like I said, any program that you have, you can size your image with. I do let this set for 2 hours. I think it's what the directions say, to let it set for 2 hours after you have printed it with your printer. And you can use scissors. I'm just trying to cut closely to the image, so I'm not using scissors. I'm just using this craft knife that I have here. And to know what size you want your image, you're going to measure the diameter around your candle, and this sheet is, I think, 9.5 around, and then 4 inches. So in any program that you have, just scale your image to that size, or whatever size candle that you're doing. If you're doing a 6-inch candle, of course you're going to size it to 6 inches, and whatever the diameter is around your candle. So cut your image out and get it all ready to place on your candle. Alright, then I have some Craft Bond Elmer's glue stick, and this says permanent. So a lot of times I will use the spray adhesive if I have it, but I ran out of that doing some other projects. So I just got the glue stick. Well, I had the glue sticks here at home. And after I had cleaned this and let it dry while I was getting everything ready, cleaned it with alcohol. Just go around it with the glue stick. Around and around. And when you buy these at Walmart, just because of the price that they are really reasonable, you might find that they have some defects in them, but I'm covering it up with the craft vinyl, so it didn't really make a whole lot of difference. So I just went around it with the glue. Then I'm going to take my image, which I didn't cut too straight, did I? I'm going to take my scissors and try to cut a little bit closer. Even though this is clear and you're not going to see it when you put it on your project. Then I like to get it started and pull up just a little bit of the film just to get it started. Then I take my candle, which has the glue on it, and I'm going to start where that defect is, because I want it to, and lay your candle down on there. Then you're just going to roll your candle along your design. When you do that, it's going to keep out any air bubbles if you're pushing down and rolling it and you're on a flat surface. Does really well with keeping the air bubbles out of your project. And like I said, you all know I didn't cut that straight. Even with the craft knife, I didn't cut it straight, so I'll have to go back and do that. And then I just roll it just to make sure I've gotten out all the air bubbles. And I always do a little overcut, make mine just a tad bit longer than the actual design in case for any reason I just like to have an overage. Alright, that looks like. So then, you know, I already started. I start just working my way down the candle to make sure it's adhered nicely. And because this you can rub. But if you don't want any air bubbles, just to double check, you just pull it off and rub. Just a little bit at a time. Keeping it smooth as you go along. I'm just pushing my paper off as I go. Anyway, there you have it. That's the design, and it was so easy to do. I think this is Santa on a sled with the reindeers pulling it. I'm going to spray this with some glitter glass and see what kind of effect I will have with this, if I can give it some more sparkle. But anyway, that's how you use the Craft Attitude vinyl, or film. It's not a vinyl, film. And that's the blue one I did, and if you all remember, this is the red one that I made. This is the 6-inch one, and this is, William, can you turn the light off for me so that I can see that? And this is the 4-inch. My son's going to turn the light off so you can see this flickering. before we stop the video. Again, love this vinyl. I'll be doing more candles, everyone, for Christmas. If you're on my Christmas list, or maybe even if you're not, this is what you're gonna be getting. I just love it until I find something else that I love just as well. But I love all crafts. So, but I think those turned out so nice. Thanks. Have a good night.